The reflection.
Mara had always been afraid of mirrors. Even as a child, she'd refused to look into them in the dark. Her mother chalked it up to childish fears and told her that one day she'd grow out of it. But now, at 27, Mara still covered the mirror in her bedroom every night with an old bedsheet, just in case. It wasn't rational. She knew that. She was a successful woman, lived alone, held a high-pressure job, made good money. But deep down, that fear had never left. Because she remembered what she'd seen. When she was 7, she'd woken one night to use the bathroom. As she walked past the hallway mirror, she saw herself, but not herself. The girl in the reflection had smiled, even though Mara had not. She ran, screaming, and no one believed her. She hadn't seen it again since. Until last night. The bedsheet had slipped off sometime during the night. And there it was, the full-length mirror by her dresser, uncovered in the pale moonlight. She hadn't meant to look. She really hadn't. But something compelled her. Her eyes fluttered open and the reflection was staring back at her, except she was still lying in bed. The thing in the mirror wasn't. It stood upright, motionless. Same face. Same nightgown. But its eyes were too wide. Its mouth just slightly open, as if it were breathing heavily, excited. Mara sat up, heart pounding. The thing in the mirror grinned. And then it reached forward. The surface of the glass rippled like water. She screamed, scrambling backwards, fumbling for the lamp. But when the light clicked on, the mirror was empty, just her own reflection, terrified and trembling. She barely slept. The next night, she covered the mirror more carefully. Taped the sheet down. Even pushed a chair in front of it. But sometime around 3 a.m., she woke again. No sound. No movement. Just a feeling. She sat up and stared. The bedsheet was on the floor. The chair was knocked over. And the mirror was uncovered. This time, there was no reflection at all. Just an empty room. Behind the glass. She didn't remember screaming. She just remembered running into the hallway, locking herself in the bathroom and waiting until dawn. Now it's been 3 days. She hasn't been to work. She hasn't left the apartment. Because when she looks in any mirror in the bathroom, her phone screen, even a puddle, the reflections don't always match her movements. Sometimes they blink too slowly. Sometimes they smile. This morning, she woke to find the mirror in her bedroom completely shattered. But there were footprints, barefoot, wet, leading away from it. She's not alone anymore.